So it's 6:17 here in Byron, and it's Saturday morning, and tomorrow we're going to Fraser Island in the van, in the truck. And it's been a brutal week trying to get everything finished, and we've worked really hard, and I've had helpers come and try and make it all happen in time. But as all good projects, always left to the last minute. And I've had luck, I've had near disaster. It's been a totally wild ride. But it's happening. It's not finished by a long shot, but it's happening. I'm knackered, my hands are killing me, I've smashed my head, I'm really tired. And the to-do list for today seems just overwhelming. So I'm just really taking it piece by piece and slow. But I thought I'd give a little update because I haven't had much time to video, and I haven't been videoing much at all, just because I've been just doing a lot without really documenting at all. It's a shame. I wish I'd had some kind of like documentary maker following us around. That would have been good. Anyway, you can't do everything, and that's another thing you have to learn in life. Well, I certainly do, that you can't do everything yourself. You have to get help. So I would like just to give a bit of an update of where we're up to, because it's pretty exciting, and there's been quite a few developments, and it's at quite an exciting stage. So the main update is I've got the canvas and I've got the lifting arms made, and they were made here by a steel fabricator in Byron, and everything's sort of ready to put in. The canvas is attached, all velcroed and riveted down inside. We've got a skylight put in, we've got roof hatches put in, and now we're ready to install these lifting mechanisms to see if we can actually raise the roof. I've got gas struts, which I've had ordered for a long time, and it's just a matter of getting all of these components installed today, and then hoping it's going to work. I think it will. I bloody hope it will, because it's been an amazing journey getting here so far. I really believe that if it does work, and it does work well, it's going to be great, because it's going to be really high, the roof, and it's going to just give the small space that it is this sense of tallness, which will give it a sense of light and openness, which it desperately needs. So turning it from a space which is small and a bit dingy into a space which is open and light and breezy, which is so important here in Australia. So fingers crossed. I've worked my arse off measuring and thinking to get the lifting mechanism right. I've watched a million videos of all the different people who have made things like this, and looked at four-wheel campers and their designs, and I've looked at all sorts of different pop-ups and Earth Cruiser and all those guys. Ronnie Dahl, looking at his videos, looking at overlanders, looking at like different adventure guys as well. Seek Adventure, another guy, awesome. So all these guys have been so amazing, and yeah. So yeah, all good. And old Pierre White, he's a legend. Fuck yes, what a star. And all of his information. I've read his book on overlanding and touring, and it's amazing. So I'm really excited you know, yet exhausted to see how this next little chapter goes. I'm going to just sign off here, but it is a beautiful morning. Birds are tweeting, and sun's just poking its head up like over the rise, and you can see the van in the background there, and in here is where I've been working, and it's absolute chaos. I don't know if you can see. I've been working in here. I've just been tidying all morning, but there's stuff everywhere, and I've just got the to-do list from hell. I've just been, everywhere I look, I go, oh yeah, that's half a day's work. Oh yeah, do that now. That would be half a day's work. And it's all got to be done. Not to mention packing, not to mention filling it with things and making the bed and all of this stuff. So it's really going to be a mission. But it's coming. I've got my battery installed. I've got the battery boxes all on this side now, which is amazing. I've got the Portaloo through hole here, which is really cool, and that just goes straight through. I've got the Nautilus installed in here, and you can see we've put a stargazing hatch above the bed, which is so cool, and a little hatch here just for venting, smoke or whatever shit comes out of the thing. So yeah, here's the inside and the canvas. And I've sort of designed this bedding situation, so it all is a bit pulled together. I'm stuffing a milk crate in. Oh, it's all a bit desperate. It's all a bit last minute. But hey, that's the nature of these projects. There'll be versions and updates, and as it continues, there are things, doors that need to be fixed. But I've got the main things. We've got the gas bottle done properly. We've got the burner in. We've got the stove sorted in here. I've got it attached using these slings, carabiners, and big turnbuckles. Got the water. I've got the main elements. I've still got shitloads to do. Got the door on. Look at this. This took ages. Look at that. Freaking. Who knew, right? It didn't fit. I had to cut it down. It was stupid. Just took such a long time. I've got a problem with my solar panel. That's awesome as well. So I'm really working on all of these little problems, and it feels like endless troubleshooting. I'm still wiring. I've got to attach. I've got my DC-DC Anderson plug here, which needs to be attached to the battery. I'm wiring that at the moment. So the car's clean, and the plan is that we're going tomorrow to the beautiful Fraser Island and the beautiful Moreton Island, which are both extraordinary sand islands, and it's going to be magic. I hope it will be magic. It is magic. So that's where I'm up to. That's the update. That's the major news from Alex's creative life here. And interesting, I've got a bunch of videos that are sort of half made or quarter made, and I've just been struggling to finish them or have enough material to finish them. But I've been trying to document bits as I go, and it's just been almost impossible, because when you're videoing, everything takes 3 times as long, and I just ran out of time. But that's okay. I've collected a bit of recovery gear. I've got a snatch strap and mini treads, which are kind of like knockoff Max Tracks, but who knows? That's what I felt like I could afford. So yeah, that's what I've got. And I've got the bare minimum of recovery gear. Got some shackles and those little tracks, and hopefully, and a shovel. Oh, but I've done a cool thing with the shovel. Painted it like a zebra. Yeah, which is going to be interesting. We'll see how that works out. So yeah, all in all, it's been exhausting. It's been rewarding. I've had lots of help, lots of people coming and exchanging their time for circus classes and teaching people to do aerial in the middle of all of this insanity. So that's where I'm up to, and I'm just going to put this video straight up because I think it kind of shows, we'll just give a bit of an indication of where I'm up to with this insane project. But you know, the reality is she's looking good. I think it's a good looking truck. I think it's going to be functional. I think it's going to take us on amazing adventures, and those adventures are about to begin. So watch this space for more, and yeah, well, thanks for watching as always, and subscribe and keep going, because that's all I'm doing. I'm going to keep going, keep pushing until it's done. I'm just going to work through this to-do list, this impossible to-do list, and hopefully it will get to a point where I can just say, that's enough, it's safe, it's not going to fall off the truck, it's not going to be a disaster, and we can go, and it's not overweight. I'm trying to keep the weight down as much as possible, but it's really hard. But I think I'm achieving. My springs aren't looking too bad. They're looking a little bit flat, but they're okay. Yes, I haven't had time to do anything with the suspension, but I've been speaking to my mechanic, and he's absolute legend. He is a legend, but that's enough of hearing me waffle on forever. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time on Alex's Creative Life. Updates coming soon.